talking about Great Gatsby, which is a book by Scott Fitzgerald. What a guy. Okay, let's talk about the guy, Nick Carraway. He's this guy, and he went to Yale. He's actually really down to earth. He moved to West Egg, which is near Long Island, I think, maybe in Long Island. And he moved there to learn about bonds. And he moved there and he's like, okay, I'm gonna learn about bonds. And he has this neighbor friend, this mysterious neighbor friend, named J. Gatsby, right? And he has this mansion on this hill, right? And it's ginormous and extravagant. And he's just alone there. And he throws these huge parties every Saturday. And they're lit. Nick happens to be related to this girl, Daisy. And Daisy's super important because Jay Gatsby happens to be completely in love with her. We don't know this yet. So, Nick visits his cousin, and her questionable husband, Tom, has kind of an anger problem, weird mustache, kind of a shady guy, right? Tom, Daisy's husband, has an affair with this girl named Myrtle, which is like a terrible name for like a mistress. So they have this affair, right? And that's going on. And Nick goes to this party. He talks to this girl named Jordan who likes to golf, and they kind of get along, but there's really no spark. We learn about Jordan, and Jordan is like spreading gossip like it's no one's business. And she's like, yeah, you know, Tom's not a great guy. He's like cheating on her with like this girl Myrtle. And so Myrtle one day is like teasing Tom about Daisy. And she's like, yeah, like I know about like Daisy. Daisy doesn't know about me, like, and then he freaking breaks her nose. So Jay Gatsby, right? He's like this really great guy who has like a mansion. Anyway, so he befriends his neighbor, Nick Carraway, and he's like, hey buddy, I am interested in you and not your cousin, obviously, and I'm not using you to get to her. Actually, no, they really did become friends, but it just happens to be that she is his cousin, and eventually, Jay and Daisy get together and they have this affair. They arranged the reunion, well, Nick did. They met and it was like, oh, sparks flying, wow. And they had this huge affair. And Tom, so he finds out, right? And he's like, Daisy, Gatsby's an asshole, okay? And you need to get rid of him, because he's not cool. He like does a lot of illegal things and alcohol. And she's like, oh my god, you're right. I'm married. Totally forgot I was married to you, Tom. So she leaves DiCaprio, which is ridiculous because he has an Oscar and everything. And she goes back to Tom, and she freaking runs over Myrtle with her car. Bea and Daisy drive back because Tom's like, psh, please, you can hang out with him all you want, you know, she's mine. And she freaking runs over Myrtle, who, I don't know, she's like in the middle of the street. And she just runs her over with the car, kills her. And Gatsby's like, oh, it was me. Don't worry, Daisy. You don't need responsibility for any of your actions. She's like, okay, cool. Myrtle's husband, George, he finds out. He finds Gatsby in his own house and he shoots him. And then he kills himself, George. I think that's mainly the end. And then Nick holds a funeral for his good friend, Jay Gatsby. That's the end. It's really sad, honestly. Fitzgerald's like, he's a bummer. He's a bummer.